Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to show you guys what products I put on my face and the routine that I use when I do not wear foundation. If you guys haven't noticed already, my face doesn't work very well with concealer and foundation at the same time. If I want to wear concealer, I can only wear concealer, and if I want to wear foundation, I can only wear foundation. The laugh lines underneath my eyes are just so intense, and then right here I'm always super dry, and I also have pretty big pores in that area. So the more product that I'm just layering on top of it, putting the foundation there and then putting the concealer, it just always looks like a cakey mess. So I've just come to the conclusion that I can either wear a full face of foundation or concealer where I need it. I just really like this look, especially with the summer coming right around the corner. Where I live, summer doesn't wait till June. On the days where I don't feel like kicking up all of the foundation, this is basically what I do. So if you guys want to see how I get this medium coverage without any foundation, then just keep on watching. Alright, so jumping right into the look, I'm going to take the Stila One Step Correct Foundation Primer. This basically kind of color corrects and just evens out your skin tone. I know I used a little bit too much, but just ignore that, okay? Then we're going to go in with the NYX First Base Primer Spray, just because y'all know I love my priming sprays. While I let that set into my skin, I am going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm not going to focus too much time on this because I do already have a brow tutorial up on my channel. I'll go ahead and link that down below if you want to see a more in-depth view on how I do my brows. So taking this flat concealer brush and the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Chestnut, I'm going to carve out the top of my brows and just feather that out. Doing this step ensures that my brows are sculpted to perfection and adds a little bit of that needed coverage onto my forehead. I don't need too much going on my forehead, but you know, we gotta just even everything out. Now we're going to go in and start spot concealing. So I'm going to spot conceal on all of the areas that I have acne scars. I'm putting it a little bit in my laugh lines and then going in with my beauty blender just to blend everything out. I really like using this concealer to spot conceal because it's literally so creamy. It does not get cakey. You can literally slap this all over your face and you would still look to perfection. Of course, I'm just doing the exact same thing on the other side of my face. This concealer just really covers up all of my redness, my acne scars, my darkness, everything. It just covers it up so nice. I don't know about you guys, but I personally have a problem with foundation, concealer, anything caking up on my nose. I've noticed that this is literally the only product that I own that does not look cakey, does not look gross on my nose, and it actually covers the line on my nose pretty well, which is impressive because that thing does not like to be covered up by makeup. Now we're going to go in with a different concealer. This is the Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Medium, and we're just going to use this to highlight my face. So I'm doing the forehead, the nose, the cupid's bow, and the chin. And then of course going in with my beauty blender to blend all of that out. The only reason I'm going in with a different concealer is because the NARS one is too dark to highlight with. For a little bit of cream contouring, I'm going into the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. I'm taking the cream contour shade and my Morphe M436 brush, and I'm just going to buff that in all of the regular places that you would contour. So your cheekbones, your forehead, I even put a little bit on my nose, on my jawline, and then of course blend all of this out with my beauty blender just to make it seamless with the face. When you're not wearing foundation, you do want to make sure you put some type of cream product on there, whether it's a bronzer, a cream, blush, whatever it is, down, because if you don't, your powders are going to have a really hard time blending onto your skin without looking patchy and without you wasting a whole bunch of product trying to build up the pigment. Now to finish up the highlighting, I'm going back into that Urban Decay concealer underneath my eyes just to conceal my dark circles and highlight under there. The reason why I do this step last is because I do have very bad laugh lines and I don't want to give this any chances of creasing. So the second I am done blending that out, I'm going to go in with my Coty Airspun powder and set that down. And I'm just putting that powder everywhere. I'm putting that on my eyelids, I'm putting that in my laugh lines, on my chin, putting that on my forehead. I've even putting a little bit on my nose. This is literally it's going everywhere. It's setting the entire face. Then for bronzer, I'm going into this Physicians Formula bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze up my face. And this is why the cream contouring is so important, because if I didn't do this step, this bronzer would really struggle to actually stick to my skin. So of course I'm just putting this in my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline, and then I'm going to go in with my Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to contour my nose just a little bit. Then we're going to go into this e.l.f. blush palette and take those 2 shades to add a nice little flush of blush to my face. Then going into the Tarteist Pro Glow palette, we're going to take the shades Strobe and Fire, and we're going to put that on my cheekbones. We're going to put that on my nose, creating a little exclamation point. We're going to put that a little bit on the cupes, and then of course above the brow. Then we're going to go into that brush that we used before to blend everything out, and that completes the look. You just got to go in with a little bit of the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray, and you're all done. And that, guys, is my no foundation routine. I know it looked like I slathered on a lot of concealer all over the place, but really I just put concealer in the places that I actually needed the coverage, like my acne scars and dark circles and all of that jazz. If you guys are wondering, the lashes that I'm wearing are the Ritzy, you can't even see the packaging, but they're the Ritzy lashes by Kiss. And for lips, I am wearing the ColourPop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in K. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big ol' thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.